I'll tell you one funny story though. So he's got a younger brother, Will, and Will and I are sitting out on the front stoop, 6:00 Friday. It's a Norman Rockwell moment. I mean, it's just beautiful. I've got my little boy, and Will turns to me and says, "Daddy, can I ask you a question?" "Oh, yes, you can. Yes, you can. I'm here for you, brother. What is your question?" Still 6-year-old leans over and says, "Daddy, when are you going to get a real job?" Kind of what? Yeah. I was senior vice president of a Fortune 10 company. I said, well, Will, I think I have a real job, but what do you think a real job is? And he said, well, it's a guy, like the guy who comes by every day. It's a big white truck and it has music and he stops here and, we get ice cream. That is a real job. And I'll tell you, that was very helpful because those of us who have kids, when you're in our kind of world, they have no idea what's going on. But the ice cream guy, he's their man. And we got to make it more tangible.
I think just to riff off the story my dad just told in terms of like when I started investing and caring about it, none of us, like all this stuff with rising up really fast and being CEO of Bridgewater and all this stuff, like we had no idea that any of this was happening. Right. And I think my little brother's story about the ice cream truck really drives that home. And so and I remember you trying to take me out to dinner one time in high school and explain markets to me, and I just was not interested at all. And so, this stuff wasn't on my radar at all until really late, probably the second half of college when you have to start thinking about getting a job. And even then, for me, it was at that time, it was more just about the people that I knew I would be exposed to. And what is it, 2022? So like 12 years in the industry, it's been totally true. I worked at Blackstone for a long time.
What you have is an expansive brain. And so Matt's got the quality of great curiosity, and then he pursues that curiosity through reading and through talking to people. And I've studied successful people really for 20 years. And, we're going to talk about the competitive advantage you have if you do it God's way. But, just a general way is he's a prolific reader. Every successful person, listen to me, every successful person with no exceptions is a prolific reader. So if anybody's listening to this, if they want to be one of the top guys or gals that it's just a non-starter. You have to be a prolific reader. The second one is that they have incredible curiosity about everything. Like, what are those books behind you? And there's your book right there. And I'm trying to see, why are you wearing a blue shirt? And so when you combine this desire to become what's called a deep learner with incredible curiosity, which Matt had from the very beginning, you've got the makings of a successful person in business, really wherever you go. He just happened to apply it in this area.